Brandon Stokley here for another edition of Brandon's Breaks, brought to you by my friends at BetRivers, right here in Las Vegas at Studio 52. I got a special guest, my man, Coach Bobby Valentine. How are you doing, Coach?
I'm great, and I thought you were bigger than this. You know, I'm a little guy. To play in the NFL at this size is amazing.
Where's the mustache?
It's there somewhere. It's coming back.
Okay, all right. I love it. We're going to be opening up some 1987 Topps packs here. Coach, and now you were a manager for what team?
That's the Texas Rangers in 87. Yeah, we were happening in 87. Let's see what we have.
Okay, let's go, Coach. All right, right in. And I don't know, we might have some kind of bet here. They got gum in these packs still, so who's going to eat the gum?
I'm not sure, but in 1987, Tufts had a bubble gum blowing contest, and I won it.
Well, then you're going to eat it.
With this kind of bubble gum.
Look at this. Look at this. Wow. Now you know this is old.
Smell that. Let me see. Oh, it's the real thing.
Yeah. It's not fake.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, boy.
Dwight Gooden. Dwight
yeah.
Gooden. How good was he?
He was spectacular. And, in the early 80s, I was the coach for the Mets when he was a rookie. And then he won 20 games and was the best in class.
Love it.
Yeah,
Bo Jackson.
Player.
I mean, he could do it all.
He could run up a wall. He could hit over the fence. He could throw it, run it. Yeah, and play your sport, too.
Lamar
Bonds. When he was with Pittsburgh, and he was thin, and he was also great, but he got greater.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's his third-year card,
This
I
is
think.
third-year card?
Yeah, right? 87?
Well, I don't know.
His rookie card.
Yeah, because it's.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're going to have to put this one off to the side here. I
might
like
be a
that
rookie card.
Wade Boggs, he's my favorite player. I collected Wade Boggs cards. I like the Red Sox. I liked Wade Boggs, and I collected Wade Boggs baseball cards growing up.
Great hitter and ate chicken before every
That's
game.
Right.
That's right. No,
Yeah,
Bobby V. No, it's not happening.
We're going to find one.
We're going to find one.
We're going to find one here. Let's go.
It
is in here.
What's a collector's items?
When we find a Bobby Valentine card, I'm going to chew some gum. That's what I'm going to do here.
Steve Balboni. Bye-bye, Balboni.
That's a good one. Ryan
Sandberg, Hall of Famer, Cubby. He can really play.
Second base, right?
Yeah, second base,
player.
Hall of Famer. You bet.
What kind of teams did y'all have?
We had good offense. Our pitching was weak until we got Nolan Ryan.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
In 89. But we had good young pitchers. A lot of them got injured, regretfully. It must have been the manager's fault.
Overuse, right? I mean,
abuse. Overuse.
You didn't have analytics back then, did you?
No, but we had a pitch count. We established the pitch count in 1988. With the Texas Rangers. 15 pitches an inning, 135 max for 9 innings, yeah. And they still kind of go with 15 an inning, but no one does 135.
No, that's that would be a lot these days, right?
That would be, overdoing it. There's no manager card named Bobby V. What's going on here?
Cal Ripken. So I first met you. when I was playing for the Ravens and went to the Orioles locker room and got to meet Cal Ripken Jr. We just got our rings from winning Super Bowl 35, and we got to go over to the Mets locker room. You were coaching for the Mets then, and got to meet you and some of the players. That was quite a treat. You were very nice to us. So
thanks for remembering.
I haven't forgotten that. So.
And he played in his last All-Star game, and I managed against him, and he won the game with a home run, and I lost the only All-Star game I ever managed. Yeah, Cal Ripken.
Thanks, Cal.
Yeah.
How about
Phil Niekro, one of the great guys
the
of all
knuckleballer,
time.
right?
Knuckleball Hall of Famer, who, when he got signed, the scout went in and said to his father, "Hey, how does $500 sound?" He said, "Well, it sounds pretty good, but I don't know how long it's going to take me to raise that kind of money."
Here we go.
Tom Pachork, my first roommate ever in 1968, and I wound up releasing him in 1987.
You're a bad roommate. Holy cow! I don't want you as my roommate.
The best guy who ever lived.
He probably doesn't think you're the best guy. You released him.
Still friends,
I don't think y'all are. Wow. You cut him.
Imagine
you're a bad roommate. Eddie Murray. Wow.
Eddie Murray, another Hall of Famer, great player.
Magadan.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh!
Bingo!
There it is. Look at you.
Wow, what dark hair. Yeah.
The hair's a little bit darker in this.
And if I can say, it's Bobby Valentine. Up until the time I became a manager with the Rangers, I was Bob Valentine because it was easier to sign. But when I got to Texas, I said, Bobby works here.
Okay.
Bob doesn't, so I became Bobby Valentine.
Look at this. All right. Well, this is great. We got to take a second. I want to look at the back of this thing.
Oh, there's my roster.
You got your height and your weight. You batted right. You threw right-handed.
I lied about the height.
Yeah, I don't know if you're 5'10".
No. Never got to 5'10".
White Plains, New York?
I was living there at the time. I'm from Stamford, Connecticut.
Oh, this is great. This is awesome.
Yeah,
I'm so glad that we got your card. We're going to put that one next to Barry Lamar Bonds right there. So we actually we got what we were looking for. That was fun.
That's a manager.
That was fun.
He was a manager. And I spent like 7.5 years there in an old stadium, and then we built a new stadium when George W. Bush became the owner of the team. And then that old new stadium became an old stadium, and now they have a new stadium that they won a World Series in.
That's all you have to do. Keep building stadiums.
That's
it. You will win a World Series.
Coming.
That's right. Yeah. Okay, let's open some more. Let's see if we can get another Bobby Valentine.
Oh, Bobby Witt.
Okay, there we go. Go right to
Bobby
Witt
Sr. His son is the star shortstop for the Kansas City Royals right now.
Oh, that's
Bobby Witt Jr., yeah. He pitched for me, a good pitcher. Tony La Russa, my nemesis. I managed my first game against him and one of my last games against him. Okay. He was a great manager and a pretty good guy. And Cecil Fielder is father of Prince Fielder, who is the great home run hitter. And the two of them wound up their careers with the exact same number of home runs, 316. Father and son. Think about that for a second.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is.
Yeah.
This guy could hit the baseball, couldn't he?
Okay, so Hall of Fame left-handed hitter for the Padres. He named the hole between third base and shortstop as the 5.5 hole, and he could hit it there at will.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. All right.
Here we go.
You ready for some more?
I'm ready.
We got to find us another Bobby Valentine.
A Bobby Valentine card would be good if you had two of them, because then you could trade two of them for one of someone else, obviously.
2 for 1.
Yeah.
Vince Coleman, he can run.
He was running. Remember, he was rolled up in the tarp, in the automatic tarp at the AstroTurf Field in St. Louis when it came out of the ground and the tarp started rolling up and his leg was captured in the tarp. Yeah.
Poor Vince. I didn't know that. Don Mattingly.
Yeah, Don Mattingly.
Donnie Baseball?
Donnie Baseball, 7-year career when he was the best player in baseball. Then his back kind of kept him from being the Hall of Fame player that he should have been. Kirby Puckett was a Hall of Fame player. Kirby Puckett! That's how he was announced at the Metrodome.
He's got a memorable home run in the World Series, I believe.
Oh, yeah, and catches. And, a great guy who died much too young. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Now, I want to get the story here of when y'all... Maybe when we're done here. When y'all took the pictures, what was that? Like, what was that? Did they give y'all a day?
Topps was a big day, understand? Okay. Everyone got a check from Topps.
Oh, if you get paid, it's a good day.
The first time you're ever on, you got $500. It was a big payday. Yeah, the next time was $250, and you could get a credit in their catalog of things, toasters and microwave, not microwave ovens, but some kind of ovens or, things like that. It was a big day, and they would take it during the daytime, usually at Chicago Wrigley, because they played day games or in spring training.
We got a Rangers coming up here. Here we go.
Oh.
Dale, I'm not going to even try to pronounce that.
Yeah, Dale Mahorsic. So I pitched him 13 days in a row. And he never got hurt, and he never complained.
13 days in a row?
13 days
They would throw you in jail.
Absolutely. Child abuse.
If you try to do that today.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah. That's great guy, Dale Mahorsic.
What do you prefer as a baseball manager? Do you like to be called coach? Do you like to be called man? It's a little bit different.
It's different. A lot of managers don't like to be called coach.
Right.
I like coaching.
Okay.
So I never mind being called coach.
Because I said coach to you earlier, and I'm like, I don't know. I know some baseball managers don't like that.
Yeah, I don't know why either. Maybe because they delegated coaching to other people.
Oh, here we go.
Pete Incaviglia.
Yes.
Right. So he was the only first guy to ever be drafted #1 in the country out of Oklahoma State University. Didn't sign with the Montreal Expos, and we traded for him before he ever signed the contract.
Wow.
It is now called the Incaviglia law. You can't do it anymore in baseball, and he could hit a home run.
If you got a law named after you, it's either really good or really bad.
Steve Garvey.
Steve Garvey had some good hair, right? Look at that hair.
He's running for Senate now in California.
Okay.
Yeah, he's Mr. Clean. He was a teammate of mine for years with the Dodgers, and he fooled around a little. They called him the father of our country at one time.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Oh. Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I can follow that a little bit.
Tom Browning, when I coached him in Cincinnati, he went across the street during the game in his uniform and went up on the top of one of the buildings at Wrigley. It was standing there in his uniform as I was coaching third, and he was waving to me during the game.
Did you wave back?
He was a goofball.
Did you wave back?
I waved back and didn't tell him anything.
There you go. You go Rickey Henderson.
Rickey Henderson, I released Rickey Henderson. He's the greatest player that ever played for me. He just had some idiosyncrasies at the end of his career that didn't go with the team, including playing cards while we were playing extra inning game of the last game of the playoffs. And he was in the clubhouse with Bobby Bonilla playing cards. That didn't go over very well.
You got to finish the card game, right, Coach?
I think it was double or nothing in a game of hearts that lasted the whole year. And I think the number was 35 grand out of double or nothing on the last game of the season. Yeah.
Let's go. Last one here.
Okay.
All right. All right. Well, we got a couple good ones.
There's another one. There's a leader's card down in there with Ricky Wright and Steve Buechele, I think, somewhere. I want to see it. I want to have
maybe this is the pack.
I want to feel it. David, we got a great picture. Yeah. As it goes on.
Okay.
No leader's card.
That's it. No leader's card for you.
Heartbreak.
I tell you what, though, we got this one. And that was quite the treat. Your managerial card there, and then we found that this is the second year Barry Bonds Topps card, which is really cool card there. So I think we did pretty good.
I think we did really good, and I was hoping to say that there's the leader's card that you didn't pull out of. You didn't pull out of the pack. Just to prove that I had one.
Wow, you do. You actually made the leader's card.
I told you with Ricky
did. You
Wright,
knew it. You actually knew it. You were keeping that in your pockets. I absolutely love it. All right. Well, thank you for watching, and thank you, Coach, Skipper, Manager. Appreciate you, buddy. All right.
My pleasure.
Thank you.